Back at it again. Marvelous. Glorious. I was going to say another glorious, but those people got tied up with some funny business, so I can't say that. How y'all feeling? Man, listen, man. The title of this John is It Is What It Is. We outside with it. It's cooking outside, but not like it was last week. Oh my goodness. But it's cooking. I mean, it's the season for that. So you can literally cook. Get yourself a hard-boiled egg, crack that joint on the asphalt. Make yourself some sunny side, some over easy scramble. There you go. And handle your BI. It's cooking outside though, man. What I wanted to, what's crazy, man? I grew up on bread, bro. I grew up on rice. I grew up on some beans, some bread, you know what I mean? Some sauce. Uh, I grew up, carnivore extraordinaire. For sure, man. I just finished telling you about some scrambled eggs, sunny side over easy, omelet getting crazy. And then I see a whole thing of bread, a rack of plates of bread, delivery trucks. It's bringing nothing but bread. Constant bread, man. You know, that's a sign. That's a sign, yo. That's a sign that you gotta work on those carbs, number one. And two, the money. The money's coming, the munyan. The munyan is coming, yo. Let me tell you something. These people are desperate out here. And those who remain, you heard in the background, tranquilo. Those who remain tranquilo, you see? You see? How I keep telling y'all, like, that's the universe, that's the creator creating still. Those who remain tranquilo, suave, some patience, huh, will prosper. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That's just how it is, man. Tranquilo, chill. Because it is what it is, man. I can't see anybody in the chat right now, so peace and blessings to all y'all, even the haters. Peace and blessings. You know. Hold on, miss. You said 25 cents? Yes. Hold on, dear. Let me see. Here's $1. Oh, thank you so much. God bless you too. So it is what it is, people. You see? What we doing? Now, what I mean, come on, man. You see when you tranquilo and you really serving the people and you helping and you don't have to talk about it, the universe responds in kind, bro. In kind. I don't do things for points. I don't do things for points like I sacrificed $1 for 10,000 points. Corny. I don't do anything for that. It's 2025, people. It's 2025. It's in the air. I kept telling y'all. It's in the air. A lot of y'all don't believe what I'll be talking about. I noticed that. You be like, yo, Wonder's wilding. I don't blame you. Because sometimes if I would hear myself, I'd be like, yo, he ain't wilding. He keeping it all the way 100. Okay? He ain't wilding. See? Them people are desperate. What people am I talking about? First of all, these human beings out here that call themselves trying to make a dollar out of 15 cents. They're trying to adopt the Tupac analogy and apply it to crypto. Desperate, bro. Desperate for relevance. They're desperate for money and relevance. That's crazy, bro. You pay attention to what's around you or change. You know, they're too. Yo, let me just cross. This is a dangerous situation right now, right? So you gotta make sure you keep your head on a swivel. Look both ways before you cross. Anyway, you heard them. You see? You see? You see? You see? So, and people are desperate. They're desperate to make money, and they're desperate for relevance. You know? You know, they got the ice waters on deck. They got the mangoes. They got the canepas. They got the watermelon on deck. Huh? For those of you that are thirsty and a bit parched or hungry, need some refreshing fruits of life, and some water, H2O. For me, I'm grinding right now. I don't have time for that. I'm doing something that your favorite, your giving tree don't know anything about. It's great to be active, though, y'all. Let me tell you, it's great to be active in mind, body, and spirit. Active. These people want you to be inactive and clown you and humiliate you. Nobody got time for it. It's the internet. The first person that's quick to put you down and tell you you're not working enough or hard enough or you need to work while they got a $2 billion bag they sitting on, bro, that's child's play, bro. Ignore. What's your work gonna do? It's not even about that. The one that got the 2 billion got the control. So it don't matter. It's a smoke screen. You gotta have peace. Peace in your life. I looked at how Bitcoin and Ethereum over the years, how they performed, especially BTC, especially BTC. Your man called it spaghetti cold. Your man called it trash. He called it everything bad. What's BTC hovering at today? Right. And what are his coins doing? Right. You know, it's nasty work, y'all. Let me see what y'all talking about real quick. See Gandhi in the building first. Mix in the building. Yo, FOMO TV. Yo. Thoughts, child. Salute to everybody. Can't lose. Salute. -0. Salute. J Everything Gratitude in the building. Need something refreshing. You know what I'm saying? Something cool. You know what I mean? The lady had a stand with some fresh mangoes, watermelon, strawberry game, fire, some cool ice waters. A little pineapple, a little pineapple, a little pineapple for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a little pineapple for the ladies. The men know what that alpha is all about. Real men know what that alpha is all about. You know what I mean? Yeah. But these people over here, desperate, very desperate. But it feels cool and refreshing to just chill and let the people do what they're gonna do. You can't control what people do. You can't control what they're gonna do. They want to get into a scam. It's their choice. They want to listen to somebody who keeps lying to them religiously. That's their choice, bro. Because guess what? Guess what? It's gonna take more to be shaken out. You know what I mean? Like shaken out, bruh. What you talking about shaken down? They're shaking themselves out. Your man first said, hey guys, Ethereum bros, we got free copies. Look at what PDI is doing. 2.2 billion% price performance gains, right? Hey guys, PDI, and proceeded to put screenshots of other PRC20 copies, right? In January this year. Here comes March. Don't associate me with PDI, people. I have nothing to do with it. Blame the promoters. Blame the promoters of PDI who lied to you. He told you not to associate him with PDI and to blame the promoters who talked about it, as if he wasn't talking about it, as if he never spoke about it, right? Nobody got time for some infinite dimensional chess game. No, nobody got time for it. What did people do? They listened to him. What did other people do? They doubled down and bought more P Dye the whole time. And look what P Dye is doing today. Yo, you can't make this up, man. You can't make so. In other words, all of these weird efforts to shake people out, that's not even working well. It's not. But you know what's passing by? Time. Time is passing by. Time is passing by. You know what's not going up? You know what's not going up? The PRC 20s he shat on are going up. You know what's not going up though? Right. I'll let y'all answer. You know, you know, it is what it is. You know, a person like him lives in his own bubble. Sad to say, sad, and he thinks the world should be the way he thinks it is. Doesn't work like that. Everybody who's on the chain, who's going to remain on the chain, will be the recipients of gains or the recipients of more pain. But either way, it's going to be hard to shake everybody out because everyone's not leaving. So he put himself in a corner where he has to show and prove. Nobody cares about anything else right now except dude pumping the market. You know, I see weird debates taking place. Debates. You know, it's bored. They're bored. Weird debates. Where are the gains? That's all that matters. Keep your debates. Where are the gains? He doesn't even understand that if he pumps the market, the type of signal that's going to send throughout crypto. Maybe he understands it, but I think he's kind of puss right now. I think he's incredibly shook. He's shook for many reasons. Because I'm gonna tell you what, right? Like, yo, he pumps the bags, we all win. He doesn't pump the bag, we all win because we realize he's not a person of his word. He has no integrity. So we win in that fashion. So it's a win-win. Win-win. If you put all your eggs in one basket, you gotta deal with the risk that comes with that. You know what I mean? You put all your eggs in one basket, you gotta deal with the risk that comes with that. Even Naga Bo, Mr. Voodoo himself, clown, put a post trolling the crap out of your founder and put a picture basically telling him, yo, bitch better have my crypto. Go dance on a stripper pole and put the picture of him with his, with, you know, that nondescript pause-worthy picture of him spreading his legs wide eagle at the Fresh and Fit podcast that he did 3 years ago. Even Naga Boat. People tired, yo. Like, people tired, yo. Like, for real, for real. The views for the, you know, these other channels, these people that been around since the beginning, abysmal views. Nobody cares, yo. It's real. Yo, y'all wild, man. Y'all wild. Nah, but yo, overall, it's like it's a waiting game. It is what it is, right? It's a waiting game. Waiting, but how y'all feeling today, man? How y'all feeling? We're one day closer to the unknown. How about that? We're one day closer to the unknown. But in the meantime, in between time, you gotta do what you gotta do. Live life. Handle your affairs. Take care of yourself. You know, take care of your people, your loved ones, if you have any, your community, for sure. Because some people pretend like they know something about that. And they don't have the faintest idea. They don't have the faintest idea. You know what I mean? That's just the truth. I'm not, you know, some people they don't care about you and I, yo. True to form. You got some other shady character that came on another community. The dude is so shady. I told y'all, been telling y'all about these weird people. Comes on the community. Ain't about shit, bro. Dude ain't about nothing positive, bro. All he's about is himself. The Richard Hart syndrome. Pretending like you care and this and that. No, you grift. That's all he works on. His craft to grift. That's it. Vampires. You gotta deal with people who are parasitic accordingly, yo. Nasty work. Nasty. Want to front run another community that's doing good. Want to front run another community that's doing good. Same like what people do when coins are launched, the snipers and everything. Same thing. They bought the contracts, they bought the coins, they sniped the contracts, they sniped the coins. Same thing dude is doing. But he's not even that, you know, knowledgeable to even snipe anything. He's doing some old school 2019 tactics. Bum. Hasn't evolved, yo. Hasn't evolved. What good do you think he's bringing to a community like that? And known to be a bum. Yo, he's more popular. That's the problem. Folks don't understand. They don't see the value in their reputation. Dude is known like basically a little Richie has a history of wrecking, causing crypto carnage and wreckage and making people lose and creating that type of harm. Yeah, yeah. Funny style person, bro. Funny style. No integrity at all. You can't trust him for anything. We talk about he got psychic abilities. Yeah. So does my pinky. My pinky toe. You know? It is what it is, people. It's how you gonna manage? How you gonna deal? What is it that you're gonna do? And I'm not gonna give them light like that either because you know it's too much going on. Those who know, they know. But it's too much going on. There's too much going on in crypto, you know. Sometimes I just leave it the way I leave it. because what I described is applicable on many levels. Many people fit the characterization. A dude, you see a group of people trying to do something, trying to make something work because it worked before, and your dumb ass is so selfish, greedy, void of conscience, really, really void of conscience. Want to come through and violate the situation because that's what he's done. That's what he's known for. Another one who got no friends. His best friend he can't even trust, and that's himself. Can't even help himself, bro. Another one who got no friends, bro. His only friend is the person he sees in the mirror, and that motherfucker turns around when he looking in the mirror. The dude launched some garbage. Yo, I mean, come on, bro. Can't make this up. Launch some garbage. Fake energy, bro. Fake person. Fake, bro. And you thinking that attempt is gonna cause you to earn some merit? There's some nasty people in this crypto space, bro. In the world, in life, bro. A lot of wicked star, wicked selector, wicked people, bro. You don't know nothing about nothing. Don't know nothing about nothing. Sometimes it's better to just do than to speak about certain things. Just do. Because when you tell everybody about something going on, right? You tell everybody. You got to deal with everything that comes with that. One time something happened before. Something happened before. Dude wasn't involved. And guess what? Everybody prospered. So what does that tell you? Come on, bro. Come on, it's nothing to talk about. You know what I mean? You did something before. And the malignant element was not in the picture. And what happened? Everyone prospered. Come on, bro. Prospered more than him and his fake tactics. And because he wasn't a part of it, what happened? He became butthurt and try to talk shit. Too late. The people who received their blessings, the community got blessed without any of his participation. Come on, man. Which is better? It is what it is. It is what it is. Some of us do this crypto thing, yeah, we do it. Some of us we really do crypto. Not just some old post chain bullshit. We do crypto for real. Like, been doing it for years. Multiple different chains, projects, coins, all kinds of stuff for years. For years. Learned a lot. The ups and downs. Took some wins, took some L's. These people can't drive out here, man. These people cannot drive. They're scared to drive, bro. No, we do crypto. A lot of us, we've been doing it for a long, 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 damn near too long. And we pick up a lot of things along the way, you know? That's why certain people, you talking about P-dye peg, there's people that got RH pegged since day one. Since day one. Blessings, blessings. You know, they got RH peg. Why do you think that is? They got, man, there's a deluge of people who scam. Documented too. Like, documented. The internet won't let things be forgotten, man. That's why you gotta be careful. You got a shady person coming through. The internet reminds you, yo, 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 be careful. And then you're like, why? And then it's nothing but receipts. And it's up to you what you do with that information. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It's active. Just grab your popcorn. Me, I'm gonna grab a mango, slice that joint up. You know what I mean? Well, I gotta do that later because now I gotta serve the people. It is what it is. It is what it is. That's why I have no. I'm very unapologetic for my critique. I don't care if dude pumps 50x, 5,000x, 50,000x. I don't care. Could be 100,000x. Unapologetic. Unapologetic, y'all. Because I don't deal with contradiction and hypocrisy very well. Consistent, ongoing. Consistent, ongoing riffraff and controversy. Mm-mm. So I talk my talk and feel no way about it. Unfortunately, people feel what they feel. They're probably scared. They don't want to be. They don't want to be held in contempt of some fake court. How you doing, sir?
And you?
Good, good, good. Yeah, yeah. So they want to be in some fake RH court of popular opinion on the internet that doesn't pay your bills. Nobody cares, bro. He tell you, I'm gonna leave you with this contradiction. The dude is so flawed and crazy, but not that flawed because he got to 1.6 billion in 6 months. He said he opened his mouth and said he want to see expensive hex everywhere, and then killed E-Hex March 11, 2024. Peace, health, and success, y'all.